Most people may not realize it, but unpaid consumer debt affects all of us. How? Well, it's not so easy to see when we're dealing with numbers in the trillions, so let's scale it down a bit. Let's move in on one town, on one medium-sized store, on one average business person. This is a business owner who operates a store that sells jewelry. He purchased rings to sell in his store at a wholesale price of $1,000 per item and sells them for $1,349 each. The difference in price, along with the markup on all other items in his store, generates the money he needs to buy inventory, pay his employees, and operate the store. As a service to his customers, he allows them to buy on credit. One of his customers who bought a ring on credit stopped making payments, never returned phone calls or letters, and apparently left town. Now this business owner has a problem. Not only has he lost the cash he paid out to stock the ring, he also lost some money he needs to run the store. Just one item might not be that big of a problem, but this situation happens over and over again, and soon the money he loses becomes significant. He has three choices. He can continue to let his debt mount, which will eventually put him out of business. He can stop granting credit, or he can raise prices in the store to cover the losses created by those who didn't pay. Obviously, he doesn't want to go out of business, and if he stops granting credit, his customers may go to some other store that does. His only real choice is to raise his prices. The result? All the people who pay cash or make their payments faithfully have to pay higher prices to cover the losses created by those who don't pay. This is just one business in one town, but this merchant isn't alone. Add his loss to similar losses tallied up by the town's other merchants, and then add the losses of everyone else in the nation who provide a business or a service. And a stockpile of debt grows before our eyes. What does this mean for you and me? It means we pay more for every item of food, clothing, and merchandise we purchase through higher prices that are necessary to make up for those who buy but don't pay. But these adverse impacts could be worse. In fact, they would be worse without the efforts of credit and collection organizations and people like you. What if you weren't on the job?